This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com.
Hey everybody, it's your old pal Rob. It is time for our countdown. I've got the magic list here. We finally got it back on track, so we are going to be counting down from 30 to 21. And then we only got 2 more videos after this. So we'll get into our top 20 finally, and that's the one that everybody really cares about. But at number 30 is one of my all-time favorite games. I think it would be higher on this list. It does kind of rub against another game on this list, and that's what kind of hurts it a little bit, but that's later on. We'll talk about that, and that is Full Thrust. Full Thrust is a great space game, a fantastic space game, and I really love this game, and I really think it's a really fantastic game. The models are fantastic, except for the Phalons, which are kind of weird to play with at times, but we won't go into that. And it just really has a uniqueness to it, something I really enjoy, and it's a game that I've played for over 30 years and just absolutely love it. Full Thrust at number 30. At 29 is a new game to this list, and I've only played this over the last year or two. And I'm going to combine both these games because it's in the same, it's made by the same company, it's the same type of game. It's Role Player and Role Player Adventures. I really love this game, and we did some live plays of this that we just absolutely had a blast creating our character, putting our character together, doing some different things, and we just never were satisfied with where we would end up with victory points. So we would do it again, and I just loved it every single time. Anytime I could chuck dice and assign them, it's an all-time win for me. And Role Player Adventures and Role Player the game, which I also have to try to find the expansion for Role Player because they say it's even better. And if I try that in the next year, this game might even be higher next year. Who knows? We'll have to see. At number 28 is an all-time classic space game, and that is Battlefleet Gothic. I love Battlefleet Gothic. I love it because of the ships and the lore. The rules I always felt were okay. They were good, but when you lay out, you know, Space Marines and the Imperials and the Orcs ships and the Necron ships, I mean, you can't help but feel thematic in these giant battles that you would have. And then, you know, we would run to the Blackstone Fortress, which we have that model, as well as, you know, use it to do other things like Space Hulk and stuff like that. If we were able to get through and things like that, and run a mission aboard a certain ship. And we just have fun with it. Battlefleet Gothic is an all-time classic, and a great one at that. At number 27 is a new game to this list, but I'm starting to, the more I play it, and we haven't done a live play because the sheet that I got for the game is actually kind of small, and I'm waiting to blow it up, the file, because I got, something didn't come in the original box set, and that is A Most Fearful Sacrifice, which I consider probably one of the most gorgeous and fun and easy to play Civil War games and Gettysburg games. It really ranks up there, and it really stands out, and for me, it is one of those all-time classics. It's an instant classic for me, and it climbed its way all the way to 27. Now let's see if it stays there next year. We'll have to see. But for me right now, this game is just absolutely beautiful. It's authentic, thematic, and really stands out. At number 26 is a game that you just can't help but absolutely adore, and that is Stargrave. Stargrave, whose predecessor, it comes after Frostgrave, is a great system, and they keep on putting expanses. Joseph McCullum is a genius and has done some incredible and fantastic things. This is just one of those all-time greats, and I absolutely love it. I love using it with my core space stuff, but it doesn't replace core space, as you might find out later in this countdown. But it is a game that I just absolutely can't help but absolutely adore and enjoy, and just think it's an all-time great for sure. And I really love Stargrave and what it does, the flexibility that it gives you, and just a great game. At number 25 is Wings of Glory. Now, this goes in with tripods and triplanes, and I kind of lump all of it together, the World War II version as well as the World War I version. Ares does a fantastic job with this. The maps that you can purchase, the planes, which are just beautifully put together. There's no painting involved, and you get everything that you want. And out of the box, it's just an all-in-out fun system, the same as Sails of Glory, but it absolutely is timeless and just absolutely fantastic, and one of those games that I just absolutely adore. At number 24 is Blackstone Fortress. This, we've done some videos on it, we're going to be doing some more on it, is a great game, and really falls in line with the Warhammer Quest type of the modern Warhammer Quest, and it does everything very well. The expansions are fantastic. It's just such a shame that they stopped it. They stopped making stuff for it. People were buying it. It had a great following. And for me to sit at number 24, it's a great game. And this just really gets me and makes me scratch my head. But Blackstone Fortress is just all in out a fun, great experience. And if you haven't had a chance, I think they have a couple at Miniature Market. Go pick them up. You won't be disappointed for sure. At number 23 is Frostgrave. Frostgrave is glorious. It is a game that is just smart, all-in-out rules. This is a game that whatever you have around really works. Using your imagination, building your clan, jacking up your wizard and the apprentice. It just really has a lot of depth. There continues to be scenario books. It even has solo rules, which just makes this even better each and every time I play it. Frostgrave, an all-time great game and a must-have by anyone that is a miniatures fan, and I highly suggest you pick it up and just get sucked in to all the lore and everything else that goes with it. At number 22, this has dropped down a little bit for me. I just don't get it to the table as much as I do want to, and sometimes I just go, oh, well, that's okay too. And that's Battletech. I mean, I love Battletech. I've played it for, God, almost 40 years. And it's just, when you get going, it really sits home and it's a great game. But then there's just times that you go, Alpha Strike's nice and everything like that. I just, I don't find I play it as much as I'd like to. And it dropped down a little bit only because we just don't get it to the table as much as I'd like to. But it doesn't mean I think it's a bad game or anything like that. I really love it, and I really like it. It's a lot of micromanagement, which is I enjoy. But sometimes, like with Alpha Strike, I don't want to play with the micromanagement, and I just want to get my mechs out there and just cause destruction and mayhem. And both systems work very well. Some people want to argue which one they like and which one they don't, and some traditionalists, lose their mind and stuff like that, which is understandable. If you love something as much as you do, maybe they're looking for revised rules in some ways. Nah, because the rules can be a little dated for Battletech, but to be honest with you, I love this game. I always will, and it'll always be a top 25 game, always. And finally, rounding out our list is a game that I have recently played, and I have not stopped playing this game, but I mean, what do I expect from a game from our friends over at Chip Theory Games? And that is none other than Burn Cycle. Now, folks, I'm going to tell you right now, this is glorious. And if you have the means, go pick this up. The quality, the story, the beauty, all the things included here, all the things that this fantastic game does is a must-have in someone's collection. I'm telling you right now, you're going to want this. I plan on doing a playthrough of it at some point, but I'm just enjoying playing it, period. It's great. Chip Theory has never missed. And at 21, for a game that's only been out a month, for it to jump that high, along with a couple other games that I really like, they have really changed the way I think about things and how I play. And these are just groundbreaking. I think they're fantastic. And Burn Cycle is it's a game that I was excited about, but not till I played it did I realize how excited I was for this and how great this is. It is a must have for anybody. And I'm telling you right now, go to Chip Theory Games, get it, or if you're going to a convention this year and they're there, get it before they sell out, because they will. I can promise you that. So that runs out our list, and we will be heading into our top 20. There's going to be a lot of surprises on here, and there's going to be a lot of things that you're not going to be so surprised. What's number one, though? Do you think you got it figured out? I don't know this year. I don't know. And we'll find out for sure. Our top 20 coming up next week. Join us next time. And until next time, it's your old pal Rob saying, we'll see you soon, everybody.